this. As I said, we've got a couple of guests in the studio today. We've got Rob from Sidekick Initiative and Nicole from the Caution Community Kettle. So, good morning, Rob. Good morning, Nicole.
Morning.
Right, I'm going to throw the first question at Rob. Obviously, since we last had our little chat together, you've given yourself a couple of challenges which you've completed. Would you like to elaborate a little bit on that?
So, on Mental Health Month, I did the 3 Peaks Challenge, and then 9 days later did 4 miles every 4 hours for 72 hours.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, I look at a flight of stairs and I sweat these days. But you say it's sort of like mental awareness and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, how was your mental state when you was just about to go into that? I mean, did you program yourself? Did you just think, oh my God, what have I let myself in for?
I'm laughing.
I injured myself beforehand. I pulled a sciatic nerve, so I couldn't train properly. So the 3 Peaks Challenge, climbing the 3 mountains, was the prep for the 72 miles.
As you do, eh?
Yeah.
And Ben Nevis nearly took my soul, I'm not going to lie. At one point, I was on my hands and knees.
Really?
Like 4 o'clock in the morning, because we got there at 2, started at 2:30. There's even photos of the guy, because some people got lost and the guide come down and he'd found the guy and he's gone, turn around, go back. Me and my mate went, no, that's all right, we're just going to carry on. We got separated at the top. You couldn't see before. It was bad. We should have listened. But
sounds like you had a bit of fun doing it.
It was good. It was good. When I did, so the third one and the last one was...
I love the fact, Steve, he says it's good. Most of the rest of us are sitting there going, oh my God. All I can think about is Rob's partner, Laura, thinking, oh my God.
But you done it though, it's the main thing.
It's so Snowden, I nearly got blown off. And there's a video. Do you know, you get these influencers all over the internet and they're going, come with me as I go to the Kettle, or come with me as I go to like one of these shops. I'm not going to say. And I went, come with me as I jokingly said, get blown off a mountain, went to do it and actually nearly got blown off. Really? It was torrential rain. It was... because the weather changes. 1 minute it's all sunny and then you get up near the top and I was nearly blown off.
I suppose you go through the clouds and what
have you. It was amazing. It was such a buzz. It was brilliant.
And then you were stupid enough to do a 72-hour run.
Yeah, raising awareness for mental health and those that we've lost or suffered with regards to mental health. And I decided yesterday, I was a little bit, not bored, but we've got Suicide Awareness Month in September. I was supposed to be doing the 6 Peaks with someone at the end of the month of August. But we're teaming up on something.
We are. We got something big in the pipeline, haven't we?
Yeah. So the plan is to do that with the Kettle, and then because it's Suicide Awareness Month, I'm going to do the 6 Peaks on I think the 1st or the 3rd of September, and then 9 days after that, I'm going to do 4 miles every 4 hours for 96 hours.
Okay.
So
I don't know if I can cope. I was exhausted the last time he did these things. I just following him on social media.
One thing I do want to add on to this as well is Rob is not doing this for any sort of financial reward or asking for donations. He's just doing it to raise awareness of mental health. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's it. No money, no nothing.
Yeah.
So just raising awareness for mental health.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think you touched on it just a minute ago. I mean, what have you got planned for the future? Well, you've just told us.
Yeah, just that.
No, that's not just it, though, let's be honest. He's got lots going on.
Yeah, there is. So basically, since our last conversation, I've managed to get into Harbour and Lighthouse School. So it's the kids that are put into a box.
Okay.
They're segregated, they're separated from mainstream schools, put into a box. Let down, I don't want to say let down by society, I don't know, but they're just pigeonholed, put into a box. And I start there in September, so why not start in September and say, this is what I am, this is what I do. I do stuff that literally most people don't believe that they can do. And this is the whole point of going into the school and volunteering my time and showing these kids that have got learning difficulties, disabilities, anger issues, all of these things, problems at home, problems everywhere. You can change you can change your life. You can turn things around. I may not be able to go back and learn from the mistakes that I've made in the past, but going into this school is the main thing for me. It's been on the agenda for a while to get in here and just help these kids that are put into these boxes. Like, look, I'm going to the gym with them. We're going to do some stuff, and the plan is eventually to get. I've got to do the health and safety side of things to get them up a mountain by this time next year.
Right, really?
Yeah, 100%.
Good luck.
I've got to do the
risk assessment.
The risk assessment. I always forget. I've got to do the risk assessment, and then we're going from there, and that's the plan.
Really?
To get them.
Get the kids up there.
Mate, they all love social media.
So this... So I just had a thought go through my brain, and that's very rare these days.
Oh my God!
I know it's very rare. But I mean, you say
sat down.
It's a similar, although it's on the mental health side of things. It's a similar sort of thing to the Duke of Edinburgh Award. You know, get these kids out there.
I did have someone say, "Oh, you should apply for that." It
has elements.
I probably
of it,
should.
It
has got elements of it. It's. I don't. Would they tie in with that? I'm not too sure. I need to look into it.
The Duke of Edinburgh does, if memory serves me right, so it does a sort of challenge, but it's also about giving back to the community.
Yeah.
And they volunteer, and different levels do different things.
Yeah.
They tend to do some sort of large hike, don't they, if memory serves me right?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've...
But I mean, going up Snowdon's a bit of a large hike.
Oh, yeah. Unless you get the train. I'm up for the train.
Oh, yeah, I've been on that one.
I haven't said this part, and you're going to be the first one to know about it, because if I can do this at the end of the month, I'm going to do, it's called the Welsh 3000.
It's an exclusive for you.
It is an exclusive. I've saved this specifically for you. And it's, so the plan is to do the Welsh 3000, which is 15 mountains in 20 hours or 24 hours.
Nicole, is he some sort of idiot? Yeah. She's just nodding away.
I'm just like, yeah, okay. Oh my God.
But the thing is, it's getting these kids and changing their belief systems. And this is what I do with Sidekick Initiative, whether it's recovery, mental health, or anything, just someone having a bit of a low point or a bit of a bad time. Like, you've got to watch who you surround yourself with. You've got to watch what you tell yourself and watch what others tell you. If I listen to everyone that told me, and I did have a lot of people tell me yesterday, you mad, that's going to be hard, it's going to be difficult. I've not got that mindset with it. I know that I do this. But people said the 72 miles, you ain't going to be able to do that. You ain't going to be able to do the 3 peaks and then do that after. People were pulling faces. I'd done it. And on the video, the second to last one I struggled, I'm not going to lie. The last one I was fine. The only reason that I struggled on the last one is because I didn't eat at the right time.
Okay.
I chose to have an hour's nap instead of eating right, and I didn't. So that's the one mistake. I won't make that in the 96. There's going to be no problem with it.
Halfway, you weren't halfway. I think we were a little bit worried.
I think I was like 24
and made him
hours
breakfast, and he was looking a bit
peaky,
beaky. And we were all talking around him, and Rob's never quiet, and was quite tired. I mean, and then by the next time we saw him, he was back to being Rob.
Yeah.
And by the Monday, you were back in. We didn't expect to really see him till at least a few days later.
Right, okay, yeah.
And,
plenty of ice cold baths, I suppose.
No, I literally lived at Re-Up.
Yeah,
that's what I had to ask yesterday first. I said to Dan at Re-Up, I said, listen, can I take the mick and can I try and do 96 miles? Can I not try it? Can I do? I just said, can I do 96 miles in September for this? And he was like, mate, he laughed, said, do what you want.
Yeah.
He supported me the whole way. I basically lived there. And it is it's as simple as that. I lived there for 3 days. This time I'll be living there for 4 days. So.
Yeah, it's been amazing, isn't it?
Right, but Nicole, we're giving him a little bit of a break there. Tell us a bit about the community kettle. I mean, it's what it says, community kettle. What are you offering to the community? What sort of things have you got going on, blah, blah, blah?
So we believe in shared mixed generational experiences. The aim of it is that we put the kettle on and we share an experience. So that can be from anything from an afternoon tea to a cup of tea. I mentioned an afternoon tea because tomorrow we have the Portsmouth cultural bid are coming in to ask questions from the community. So there is a funded afternoon tea. So we're all sorting tables and getting the tablecloths out and the posh china at the moment as I was speaking.
Posh china.
The posh china. But we're predominantly, we're normally, up until yesterday, we were run exclusively by volunteers.
Okay.
We now have 2 members of part-time staff that have been funded by awards for Royal National Lottery.
Right, okay.
So that is somebody, Annette has come on at the moment to support us with the moving the cafe forward. So it's offering and supporting volunteers to enable more bites and food, so when crazy people like Rob are doing these amazing challenges, we can keep him fed more. And we have Laura, who has come in. Both have been volunteers, I should say, with us for some time. And Laura's now going to help support, train more volunteers and make more, so that we've got more on offer for people as well. But as you can imagine, it takes time for all these things to build.
And you have certain little clubs during the week, don't you?
We
so
do,
like, I don't know, knitting club or...
We have craft group on a Tuesday. Wednesdays we have our crazy Barnaby who does our bingo.
I've met him.
Yeah, once met. He comes with
He's
a
brilliant.
warning, but he does make us all giggle. Thursday we tend to open up a bit more for the youngsters, so there'll be anything from, and we also have people who are living with dementia. We tend to get more of the games and the toys and the retro things out. Friday, actually, we've got now every other week we have a model tram group that come in. So one week they're working on their model and they've got lots of models, and another week they have talks and they're talking about it. So that's quite good fun. But we have lots of different events. I mean, last night they had Boogie Woogie Bingo with a certain gentleman we all know.
Oh, yes, Mr. Tony B.
Yeah. And that's doing very well, and that's helping raising funds for Men's Shed as well. So lots of working like alongside people like Rob, where he'll come in and offer a safe space for people to chat and support with mental health. We've also we've always worked with Send Butterflies. We've got Open Sight that are now doing a drop-in service twice a week, so that's people who are living with visual impairment, and to help them access services more. We're about to expand a little bit more of what we offer, supporting people who are living with Alzheimer's and dementia, and helping them firstly to access the hub and then access the wider community. So there's a whole big project going on there. I mean, there's always lots going on, and that's what it should be. We are a hub. What
about, I mean, I've seen these popping up in a few places, like a repair cafe. Do you know what I mean? Where people have got
we have had the repair cafe come to us before.
Okay.
It was before we had heating, so they were a bit cold, so they've been utilising the community centre. So we always share when they're there, because it's important.
Yep.
To say, but we're always open for, like yourselves, we'll help.
Pick in the weekend as well, don't forget that. We had a few of the councillors come down and the MPs.
Big project, which we're one of the things that Rob and I are working on with a few other organisations, including direct membership for Rotary, and that's about highlighting that Cosham cares, and it's about bringing all these different organisations together and enabling them to work together to make our area a better place. So one of the things we're trying to do is highlight that actually there's a lot of organisations within our area that really work together, like yourselves are in that as well, and actually
we're going to do a big picnic or a big barbecue or a big something.
Okay.
Remember what I said last time I was on?
Yeah.
What was the plan? Try and bring back the street parties.
Yeah.
That's where I want it, the community spirit, and that's what we're going to start bringing to Cosham eventually.
Yeah.
We're going to put it on, see what we can do and see how many people we can get involved. and it can be as big as the community, you know.
Good
There's
idea,
a lady that's part of the ambulance service here who runs one of the Facebook groups. I spoke to her this morning and reached out, like, look, there's something coming, but wanted to do the exclusive on the radio, tell you about Cosham Cares, which is a new thing coming, where it's everyone working together.
Because we believe in working. One of the reasons why I suppose Rob and I have come together especially is that it's not about egos, it's about working together to support each other, which is why we run a Boogie Woogie Bingo that's for a different organisation. We did another, we sold tickets for you, I can't believe we did children's party
we done an Easter party, didn't we?
But we have a space. We have a cafe, and as long as we can open that space, we still have bills, unfortunately, which is another conversation for another day, because bills don't go away, and we are self-funded. But it's about working together and sharing our resources.
I mean, that's one of the questions I've got on here. You know, obviously you're working together. Rob as Sidekick Initiative, Nicole as Cosham Community Kettle. I mean, how is it working together? I mean, it's two entirely different things, but you've both got the same goal, sort of thing.
She's like my sister from another mister. You know?
Yeah, completely. It's like my little bro.
It's a family show, by the way.
No, he's my little brother.
We've just got the same, not complete opposites, but the Kettle is a similar thing, but it's not a similar thing. It's just about the community, and what a team. You've been in there, and what a team. I'm not just saying it because I'm sat next to her.
It's very friendly.
This is why I like going in, because
but we work together.
We work together.
On each
everyone's so helpful.
Rob is about highlighting mental health and well-being in people, and that all-round sort of fitness achieving.
But that's a good place to have that sort of thing, though, isn't it? You get a friendly welcome when you walk in. You get a nice cup of tea. I've got to say nice cup of tea, because I always get a free cup of tea.
We got a new coffee. Coffee machine. I mean, we're all bouncing off. We're tasting them all at the moment, so we're all bouncing off
now.
We put Barnaby on double espresso yesterday, which is a bit dangerous, and then put him in the room with one of our local ward councillors. So it was, bless her, she coped.
But as I say, you always get a nice welcome coming in there. So you get a nice cup of tea, and then if you're going in to talk to Rob, you turn the corner and you think, my God, is that who I'm going to talk to? But he's got a heart of gold.
This is what we were saying. It's like, actually, for us as Community Kettle, our passion is about bringing people together and providing a safe space for community to meet. And in particular, we like to bring generations together. Actually, in amongst that, you meet people that need support and need people to help and work with them. Now, we could empire build. I could run for funding and all sorts of things and fund people on my team to run that. But actually, that's not our passion, and that's not what we're doing. What we want to do is provide a space for that to happen. And nothing better than working with other people who it's their passion. That's what they're interested in, and actually enabling them and working together. So they enable us, because Rob, bless him, and his other hat is he does quite a lot to do with tech and marketing and social media, so he's been looking at our website and trying to get me organised. It's a bit tricky. Our team, you go, should we go digital? They turn up to meetings with double diaries, paper versions. It's a challenge,
but it's also,
you like a challenge though, don't you?
So the other day we sat together, and there was an old couple that come in, and they're not on the internet, so I was like, right, they was asking, like, right, what's on this week? So the plan and what is now in place is you can come in, you can fill out a questionnaire, you can leave your number, and there's a text service. So on a Monday you'll get a text service that says, Boogie Woogie Bingo's tonight, this is on this week, like the trams, or I might be doing a drop-in thing, or Talk to Me Tuesday, or teaming up with Kimberly and doing a mental health thing, or a wellness thing. There's depending on what's on, or it's on a Monday. If you sign up for the tech service, it can be that. Whereas it's a bit like on Facebook, you just upload a story, you just say about it or whatever. The website's going to have a calendar which is just linked in, so they can talk into it or update it if something gets booked or an event where someone's using the big space.
You wouldn't
for a
believe how
party or
much of a
stuff.
challenge this is for Rob.
So
Really?
it can. It's not even.
Climbing mountains is nothing to
It's
trying to get
easy.
Community Kettle on digital.
Yeah. So it'll be fine. Just getting it so everyone knows what's on that week, so no one misses out, no one suffers, because it's not just about mental health comes with loneliness and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And this old couple had been signposted there by their own daughter, and they come in and they were so overwhelmed with it and so happy that this was available for them. They left a tip. They were like, yeah, and they they were so happy. They were like, this is brilliant. We love this.
But
yeah.
we all know what it's like. I mean, one of the reasons why Kettle always has is saying it's time for news.
Coming up for it, yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a hold to the chat for now. I'm going to play this track, and then hopefully we'll be into the news, and then we'll come back and have another chat. So what have we got? We've got Tina Charles with I Love to Love, with Rob and Nicole. Now, one of the things I wanted to ask Rob has gone completely out of my head again. No, it hasn't. Rob, you've got a name for every day of the week, like a Monday or a Talk to Me Tuesday, or...
Yeah, Mindset Monday,
Yeah.
Talk to Me Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, Foundation Friday. So Foundation Friday is the main one. So with regards to mental health and recovery, for some reason it's only 4.5 days a week. At 2 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, most services are shut. So, and most of the time with regards to recovery addiction, what's the worst day? Friday. So setting that foundation on a Friday, and then you got supports structured Saturday. So you got set the foundations on Friday, come and do a walk or something on the Saturday, or a gym session, anything like that.
Or a litter pick.
Or a litter pick from the Kettle. And get that structure on a Saturday, and then you've got the support system Sunday where we can set targets for the week and set some goals on what you want to achieve. So if you're in recovery and you try not to drink, you set a target of like, look, I'm going to go do... or even trying to do the Sofa to Summit, or even Sofa to 5K. Right, I'm going to try and do this amount of training this week, maybe 10 minutes on the stepper, or walking up Portsdown Hill, or walking round the block. It's just setting goals that you can achieve and then adding to that daily. The key to happiness is progress. Once you start setting these little targets, you start feeling a little bit better in yourself, and that's another way that you can gain control of the addiction or mental health. You know?
I know we said earlier on you don't do this for any sort of like financial reward or donations or anything like that. You just do it for awareness.
Yeah.
But I mean, if someone come up to you and offered you something, what would you say would be the best thing for them to give you to help carry on?
Oh, I can answer because he can tell. He would probably come in with more things, but he probably won't say. But we were discussing. He wants to do this challenge and how much it would just cost in supplements coming up the road without the cost of transportation and the transportation to get people there. And I'll get it.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
It'll be
I
fine.
always just say to people, just donate it to the Kettle, because they do so much in the community and they're just not appreciated. I used to walk past it every single day going to the gym and never knew about it, and literally went in there because my friends, basically, because I normally chat to her on a Tuesday as well, she took me in. I ran away from home years ago and she took me in. I've never forgot it. And she goes there on a Tuesday for the craft group. I sit and have a tea with Miss Bone. And yeah, it makes my Tuesday, you know.
I must
Talk
admit,
to me Tuesday.
I must admit, I didn't know anything about a kettle. It was only, I think I just turned up one day with a load of pamphlets, didn't I, on the car, and said, "Can you put them out for me?" And it's just gone on from there, sort of thing.
Next minute, you were running a kids' party.
Yeah, doing the kids' party. Yeah. I mean, what about yourself, Nicole? I mean, how do you think you could promote?
So we're always we are self-funded most of the time, and we pay commercial rates,
right,
and we also pay commercial rent, because so when we're up against
it's a struggle then.
Lots of organisations that are on peppercorn rent, we're not.
That's why I'd rather see the money go to the Kettle.
Yes, nice.
Yeah, and it is about I'm a volunteer myself, even though I founded the place.
So am I.
And we literally have got a tiny, as I said, a tiny core team that started yesterday, and they are really about freeing me up so I can come and talk about what we're doing, and also freeing my colleague Tara, who came with me last time we spoke on the radio.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all still the volunteers, but actually part of our long term is about making people aware of what we're doing, making people know that we're there. I mean, we have a good footfall. We probably have 200-300 people through the door each week, and that's without when we have events on top, but purely because we do such a diverse and a varied range of things. So we can have a tram group, another day we can have a writing group, another day we've now just got a new send family group that's
started on a Friday 3 till 5, and that's really a chance for send families to have social time but also support. And they'll link hopefully with Send Butterflies as well, who will help with paperworky and supporting the parent as well. So but yeah, like this, a magic wand. If somebody wants to buy our building, we'd love that.
I mean, I don't know whether this is possible, and obviously I'm not trying to tell you how to do. But what about trying to get someone from, I don't know, the NHS in there to do free blood pressure tests, or
doors always open.
You've only
got to ask.
Anybody who'd like to come in. I mean, we already have citizens' advice come in.
Because I know, I think it was Paulsgrove Community Centre, going back a month or two. They had like an NHS afternoon where you could go in, have your blood pressure taken, you could talk to people about this, you could get your heart rate.
Yeah.
We're always open, and I mean, to anybody, organisation that would like to come in and support. As fingers crossed, as the build happens, which we've been earmarked funds from the city council, but we've yet to receive. So that's nearly 7 months we've been waiting now. So
I mean, I've got
it's all fun.
I know I've got an email address somewhere for Tanya who set all that up for Paulsgrove, so I'll try and dig that out.
Yes, please. Anything.
Sort something out like that, because that'd be nice for the older people to come in as well, just to have a check-up. I mean, I'm lucky I had my check-up the other day and got paid £90 for it, because I'm in a research programme.
That's a bonus.
So I love that. So yeah, I mean, I've waffled on as much as you two, and I haven't got anything else to say. So is there anything else you want to... Or what are your opening times, Nicole?
So at the moment we're always open 10 till 2, because we can guarantee volunteers for that. But as we have been opening more and more often, it depends on who's around and what the team are around, and that's on our long-term goal, is to open up more. So if you can be part of that and be part of our volunteer team, we would love for you to get involved. And the best way to contact us is to give me a text on 07956 996 779.
And what about, I mean, do you allow... Because a lot of old people have got little dogs.
Yeah, we love dogs.
You let dogs in there, do you? Okay,
yeah, very dog friendly. All our teas and coffees still remain. Basic teas and coffees and squash at the moment is done on a donation.
Okay.
So anybody can come in at any point and have a drink with a friend. So they can have a catch up, or without a friend, because they'll leave with a friend. That's for certain, because we like to talk in the kettle.
Yeah.
And yeah, so on our side of things, we're always keen. If you're another organisation and you're looking for ways, a safe space to run, we're always working in collaboration like we do with Rob.
Yeah.
We can provide a safe space. If you're Cosham particularly, we've really got this great project coming up, which is all about showing how much Cosham works together.
Cosham cares. I'm going to be training up some ambassadors and some mentors as well for myself, and facilitating some groups on an evening when there's nothing on. So the Kettle then can open up a little bit later, take some more money, and keep its doors open and get these.
Brilliant.
Which is what the new two team people are about our side, is to help us get us open a bit more. That's an amazing building.
Yeah.
It's time to get it using and get it
some of us will be teaming up and working together as well, which is going to be good. So
I'm just putting out, I'm not going up any mountains. I don't think my back will allow me.
Well, you can sit at the bottom and wait for him to come back down and give him a cup of tea.
Yeah, I could go up on the scooter, couldn't I? You could take me up on the mobility scooter, you know.
Wouldn't that be fun, Rob?
It would be funny. Yeah.
And then leave her at the top.
Yes, so it'll be pushing me
But
off.
the plan is, you know, if we eventually, because the plan is to try and get a minibus, and that would be, the door would always be, there'd always be a space for some of the people from the Kettle, and whether they just stay down at the bottom and just there with a flask or with a kettle or just to support or whatever, just to make sure if we don't come back down.
I feel like it's more likely with the emergency phone line.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
All right.
But it'd be fine.
Is there anything else you want to add to this before we close this one down? No.
We do need to arrange another day for a children's party again, because that was a lovely, wasn't it? The last
I know. Well, I did text you and did ask you about that, but
we're waiting to see when the refit goes in.
I was going to say you never got back to me,
No,
so
I'm rubbish,
Tony's
honestly.
busy at the moment. So, right, we're going to leave it there then. I hope that's been helpful to everyone. So don't forget, if you're in the Cosham area, just go in and have a cup of tea, have a chat with them.
It's the old Barclays Bank.
That's it, the old Barclays Bank on the corner.
Where's the Kettle? And they're like, it's the old Barclays Bank on the corner.
Bright pink kettle.
Yeah, you can't miss it. They normally got pink chairs and table outside.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say thank you to Rob, and thank you for Nicole for coming in. All I want to say to you guys that are out there struggling a little bit, just remember, stay another day. It's not that bad.
When you walk